Hey guys, today I just want to make a quick guide on how to clear the Sumeru talent domain with Cyno and like optimal themes for Cyno to quickly finish this domain. But first, as the tradition will be from now onwards, we will always need to take a thumbnail pose for Cyno. Today it will be this one. Maybe not here, maybe let's change it up. Let's do it somewhere that's actually pretty picturesque. But yeah, Cyno needs the Tales of Admonition, and which are these books, ideally. You wanna, and these are generally available on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Just make sure you get the talents done. I'm pretty sure they're probably used by other characters as well. They'll come out in the future, but at the moment it's only used. It's not only, but I think it's only used by Cyno. And so yeah, and I'll show you the builds that I use, the teams that I use for Cyno later on, but currently I am using my Cyno with these stats and this weapon, obviously, okay, nice, perfect timing Cyno with the whole edgy animation and the weapon, but yeah, he's using Scarlet Sands, and he's using the 4-piece Thunder and Fury set. And so yeah, I know I don't have the best artifacts on them at the moment, but yeah, I'll get around to making them better. With an elemental, let's just you could see with an these are the stats on my. You can pause on the artifact. You can pause and check them out. But basically, yeah, you want an elemental mastery sands, and you ideally to make this make your Cyno teams perform well, you would want to do as many reactions as you possibly can. One team that I'm using pretty regularly in the overworld as well with Cyno is this, because it's pretty nice since Kazuha has his 20% stamina reduction, which helps in the overworld, plus he's really good with the grouping, and he can reduce electro resistance using 4-piece VV and buff electro damage, and Zhongli is just here for the survivability. And Xingshi is here mainly to help Cyno make reactions so that he the cooldown on his skill and burst reduce using the Thunder and Fury set. But it also works out to like give some healing and stuff, so that works. And I mean, Cyno can also use his Thunder and Fury set with Kazuha's ult as well, but I think Kazuha's ult doesn't last long enough. It only lasts 8 seconds, so it's not particularly long enough for the entirety of Cyno's 18-second burst. But for the most part, I use him for just grouping and stuff. But yeah, this works well. And let me show you one run in this domain with this team. Oh, you might want to make sure if you can use the Sumeru, the domain's buff, and let's see, dealing elemental damage increases the damage dealt by all party members by 10% for 10 seconds. Stats triggered by different types. Oh, that's interesting. So basically, the more elemental damage you do, the more stronger your characters are, and they do the set damage. That works. I generally like to set up my Zhongli shield beforehand, and then when the two robots approach, oh, for some reason it does this, and it's really annoying. But then I have my Kazuha, as you can see, on sacrificial sword build, but yeah. I missed the timing there, that's unfortunate. And as you can see, that went pretty well, I'd say. I'm sorry, it's just so fun to do that with him. Now let me show you guys another team that you can possibly use with him. First, I just hope I get some good drops here. Let's see. Okay, that could have been better. No purples, that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, I just need to farm a few more scarabs and I should be able to level up my Cyno to level 19. get his status raised a bit. But then I will also need to start farming for his artifacts, and that's going to be another thing. So another team which you want to use Cyno, and probably one of his more effective teams would be some form of aggravate and or quicken, because he is really effective with quicken teams. And the thing is, at the moment this is something I'm using, so that it's basically the same as the team with Singsho in it, but instead of Singsho it's Dendro Traveler, so that he can use aggravate effectively. Let me see. I think he needs a little more energy recharge, but I think the Traveler is fine for the most part. But yeah, this works out pretty similarly. Only thing is that you would probably want your Traveler to use an energy recharge sword instead of an elemental mastery one. And I guess let me just temporarily swap it with some shoes. Let me see, what do you have here? An elemental mastery. Yeah. Maybe not attack percent here. So elemental mastery. Let me see. Guess we could use this energy recharge one. Sure. That should be fine. Okay. Wait, I think then. Yeah. So, like I was saying, let me show you how this team works. It's basically the same principle as how the team with Singsho works, but instead it's just Dendro Traveler. I personally find it easier to use Singsho because I'm more familiar with using Singsho, but I fear that the Dendro Traveler one is a lot more effective. So yeah. Cut. And then another swirl, and then I do that. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, now. And the thing is, this is a really effective team, as you can see. Don't look at the time there, because we probably started slightly late. But I personally find it to be a lot stronger than the one with Singsho in it. So yeah, you probably want to use this team when you're fighting hard bosses, or like capitalize on the aggravate reaction with Cyno, because it's one of his stronger, if not the strongest reaction that is available. But yeah. Let me show you another thing that you can use. I'm in co-op mode, that's interesting. Never mind. Another team that I like to use with him is a team that consists of this. It basically works off the Hyper Bloom reaction. You could choose to put Kazuha or Zhongli here, it doesn't really matter, or you can honestly put any character, maybe like Dainona for the shielding and healing, or Kokumi here for the healing. Doesn't particularly matter, but yeah. I'm just going to use Zhongli because because he's really helpful for Cyno in order to prevent knockback. But yeah. Oh, I don't have my alt on Dendro Traveler, that's going to be an issue. As you can see, that gives him some Dendro Force that he can use. And so basically you make Dendro Force with the Well, the timing was a little off there. I'll try my best to do better in the next one. Let me just get some energy for the Ender Traveler and I'll probably show you guys this team. It's really good for a single target, so maybe I'll try to show you guys this team with the Primo Giola shot. Let's go there for a second. Oh, we could probably try the new boss this time instead. Let's try it. Sorry about that, and one second. Let me just oh wait, I just realized. My bad. I don't know why I had to do stuff. And anyways. Okay. We're gonna put in the traveler. Oops. It's a really effective single target team. If not the most effective. His Zhongli here provides knockback resistance, and so Xingqiu can provide some healing too. Plus, the Dendro Traveler's AoE is just plenty for this in general. Once you complete your setup with Xingqiu and Dendro Traveler, you want to make sure to use it's really annoying when the enemy moves out of your Dendro off, but yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty effective team if you can use it, if you have the characters for it. And let me show you another team as well. This team is quite specifically useful for this particular domain, I'd say. And it's basically using Cyno with Beidou. Since Beidou works the best, especially when there are two enemies in particular, this domain is probably one of our best domains yet. I just run a lot of my characters with just mixed sets. Yeah, don't mind that. But anyways, this is my Beidou. Okay. It's essentially the same as the one with Zhongli, but this one has slightly more AoE and is honestly just perfect for this particular scenario with two enemies. I just want to see how much more condensed I have to. And there's the other three. So I'll try to show you guys another two more teams if I can. But yeah. Oh no. It's so confusing when this one turns off. Nice. As you can see, that was also really effective and probably did slightly faster, and that's basically because a lot of it has to do with the fact that beta was actually really useful over here. But yeah, it was kind of annoying because we didn't really get good drops. That's unfortunate. Kind of annoying because the ruined red card tends to keep moving back and forth in the Skywatch also. Sometimes you can't really hit its tail, and that's like the only point of contact you have with it sometimes. But yeah. Let me show you another team, and this is honestly a pretty straightforward one. It's basically what you would popularly use Raiden National with, and since this is really effective here because you have Xiangling taking care of the AoE to deal with the both of them, and honestly the reactions of Vaporize, Electric Charge, and Overload, since Overload doesn't knock back these heavy enemies, it works really well, and the damage just from the three of them just honestly makes up for a lot of the things, and so it just works well with Cyno. And you can honestly use this as a team with Cyno if you don't have Raiden and you're not using this team with Raiden. But personally, I'd suggest you to use this Bennett, Singsho, and Xiangling for with Raiden if you have, because it's a lot more effective with her. And you could probably try to focus Cyno with accurate reactions, because personally that's his, you could say, a more stronger area for him to focus on. You probably don't want to do your Singsho ult like I did that in your Bennett circle, because that basically means you have lesser time on your Bennett circle. For Cyno. But as you can see, that was really effective. And almost the same time as the Beidou team. Though this is more so because of the fact that Xiangling, Beidou, and Xingqiu are just such strong 4-star support. And more so because of the fact that Cyno was the one who was doing here the damage. But yeah, I personally suggest if you can, use Bennett, Xiangling, Xingqiu in another team comp and try to focus Cyno on accurate reactions. But it's still, or hyper boom reactions as well, but if you can't, it's totally fine to use them here. Let's see, I really hope I get some good one. Ah, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll just show another two more teams if I can. Let's see. And oh yeah, this is also a really budget-friendly team comp that you could use because you don't have to worry about using multiple 5-star units here. Also more 4-star units you can relatively get with a pretty relative ease. So yeah. Now speaking of other teams that you can use with. Honestly, a ton, but let's see. What else can I do here? Oh yeah, you could. Let's see. You could do something like a Raiden Cyno core with maybe Dendro Traveler and a healer of sorts, maybe Kokomi. This way, you could use Raiden to recharge your Cyno, or if a more budget-friendly option could be using Fischl here. But honestly, this is a really, I feel like Raiden would be better employed elsewhere than here. So another team that you could use would be with Kokomi, but instead of Raiden here, you could use something like uh, what else can you use here? Gosh, I'm actually so confused. Hmm. Hmm. Now you could also use Sucrose
力になれるように
and make a team like this. This is also pretty effective. The Sucrose can help with the grouping ability, though she's not particularly effective here. But yeah, honestly, those are most of the teams covered first. I know there are definitely a lot of variations that you can do on these. Like I said, instead of Kazuo, you could use Sucrose, or maybe instead of Kokomi, you could use Barbara. And yeah, so for now, I think I'll go back to what I consider to be the most effective team for Cyno's damage, and that would be something along the lines of keeping a den. You always need Dendo character with Cyno because Accurate is his most strongest reaction. But I also like using Sing Shou here,
我
and
が義兄
so
心は
and
決別にも
maybe
恥じない
Zhongli.
気晴らしになるな
While running in the overworld, I personally like using Kazuha, but if I'm just going for damage wise, I think this would be a team I'd consider using. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me take a quick look. That's perfect. Alright then, bye.